Hello, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Welcome to our weekly trading session. My name is Thomas, and I will conduct the following webinar for you guys. Today, we have a topic of market review, and we will probably do a little bit of trading. So I'm not sure about how many trades we will be able to open, since, mostly it's a webinar about like in general what's going on in markets. And so another thing that I want to mention before we start is, or maybe since we have started already, is I want to really talk about my trades on Forex, because I have 4 trades for, like, basically have a, okay, in fact it's more, but 4 assets, and I have trades, basically it's kind of like the same trades but with a different multiplier, which basically allows me to have a better control over like say risk management or money management. So these things that are very important. Now guys, so what are the most interesting topics on the markets? Do you have any questions? Maybe do you have some stories that you would like to share with your fellow traders? If so, please let me know. I'm very, very much excited to hear about them. All right, all right. So Bitcoin, yes, I really love this instrument. So, well, first of all, I'm making. So why? I think I mentioned this topic when I was in the webinar or something. And so I actually was buying Bitcoin all the way here, and well, to be honest, I bought some Bitcoin here, here. And I was expecting here I added up to this position. Where was that? No, hold on. So basically, I've been buying Bitcoin since probably summer, when it more or less stabilized around 20,000. So I thought that 20,000 would be like a very strong level, will not be like pierced, will not be penetrated, and will stay. The price will stay there. But to my surprise, the price actually dropped a little below. The price dropped to 16,000. And I added up a little more. So I was like, okay, so Bitcoin at some point of time, it used to cost like 60,000, 65. Now we are at 75% sale. So that's the same analogy that I mentioned when, so Facebook stock or Twitter stock, or well, maybe not so much Twitter, but Facebook, when it was trading at around 100, I was like, yeah, this is a garage sale. So Facebook or Meta. So yeah, here, so $100, the company that is still the same company, but maybe it's in a little bit of turbulence, but overall the company is good, the company is profitable, and the company, pretty much everyone uses Instagram, WhatsApp, and Facebook. What else can we use, really? Right, yeah, even though there are some local companies like, I know, Kakao Talk or TikTok, there is also TikTok. So, but basically, probably 50% of all social media belongs to this one company. And this company, when the price drops by 75%, but the company is still there, that is the same company, but and maybe now with more projects developed, but now it costs $100. So that was a perfect opportunity. So unfortunately, such great opportunities, they don't happen that often, and it's very so that is why it's important to basically decide for yourself. So option number 1, you become a Forex trader and you sort of need to scan all these assets, read tons of news, information, blah, 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 like a lot of stuff that you actually have to process. And eventually you have you have a certain chance of making money. Or case number 1, scenario number 1 is you learn how to analyze charts in the shorter perspective. Maybe you learn technical analysis, maybe you learn how to read like current news. So without and like, so yeah, like such ideas as Facebook, they happen once every few months. So I would say it's almost impossible to build a trading strategy based off of those trading ideas, because they just happen so rarely. So we here like active trading, and that's why it's necessary to learn technical analysis or learn other tools of forecasting. And then eventually you end up making more trades and finding those trading ideas that happen more often. Because, like I said, so this example with Facebook is a great example, but the problem is that such trading ideas, they don't happen that often. So yes, they happen from time to time. They happen maybe once every 2-3 months, like I said, but they don't just happen like just anytime. And then we also have fixed time analysis or fixed time trades, where you can actually like open trades pretty much at any time, and you get this 87%, which Facebook showed over the course of maybe 3 or 4 months. And here you can get the same profitability within 1 minute. But of course, there is a much higher risk, because with Facebook, like, you could probably stay in that trade. You were risking 10%, and your like upside potential was probably 100%. Or if you use the multiplier, that would be a risk of 50%, and your potential profit would be 500%, something like this. Now that's risk-reward ratio, and that is a great and important tool that everyone needs to master. Now, and when you trade FTT, basically you risk your whole amount with the potential of making 87% or 90%. But that probably is the maximum volume or volume or percentage of profit that you can make. So guys, let's move on to do some trading. So where are we right now? First of all, let me have a quick look at the chat. Okay, guys, can I copy your trades for my loss recovery? Well, that is a very common question that people ask me and my colleagues all the time. Whether it's okay to copy trades. Well, generally speaking, it's all right. You can do that. There is nothing. I mean, like, first of all, I will not be able to check it whether you copy it or not. But the thing is, I would like to remind you guys that we have so much useful information on our OLYMP TRADE channel here. So OLYMP TRADE Global, and we also have OLYMP TRADE Arabic and OLYMP TRADE OLYMP TRADE. So what other languages do we have? We have Arabic, we have Latin American, Spanish, we have Portuguese. So basically, guys, all these things, and this is my market overview with live trading, and here are strategies. So Jactar strategy, diving strategy, horizon strategy, so the Friday strategy, triple rebound here. What else? The Safari strategy, the Axel strategy, and even barcode. No, barcode is coming up. So the thing is that out of my recent webinars, probably out of my recent 8 webinars, all of them have closed with profits. All of them closed with profits. So guys, that's because when you ask, so asking this question is totally fine. Yeah, I mean, like, we all kind of wanna have a quick profit, and we sometimes need someone to like get help from. But basically, here you can get help. All you need to do is you need to watch these videos and find and pick a strategy that fits you, and the strategy that horizon strategy is not working now. Wow, interesting. Why is that? All right, interesting, because, well, pretty much markets have different phases, but most of the time it should be working. That is interesting. Can you elaborate on that? What exactly stopped working or not? Interesting. Where is the address to learn in the Philippines? Well, in the Philippines, so now you guys don't need to travel anywhere. You don't need to go. You just open olymptrade.com or OLYMP TRADE Global on YouTube, and basically here you can learn how to trade. So you don't really need to travel anywhere. So we don't really have any address in the Philippines, but you can pretty much learn how to trade from the convenience of your home. Alrighty, so when is webinar Kind Martin? So Kind Martin webinar, I don't know. I need to check. I don't know if it's planned. If we plan this webinar. Um, so I know I did this. Yeah. So 1 month ago we did Kind Martin strategy. But as for yeah, I mean, like you can search here with, for example, like this Kind Martin one webinar, then two webinar, which one like 2 months ago. So this one 3 months ago, Kind Martin, and another one that we have here, Kind Martin strategy. So 4 months ago. So guys, we do have a lot of trading sessions on this channel, and there is plenty of useful material. So you can pretty much find these ideas anytime. So, and then the process is simple. You just watch a webinar, you see how it works, and then you decide for yourself whether it works, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, and eventually, yeah. So you either take this strategy into your trading arsenal, or you simply don't use this strategy and move on to the next one. Now, guys, a few more things that I want to mention. Many people have been asking about this problem with payments, with stuck deposits. We have a solution for that. All you need to do is you need to click here, payments, so deposit. If I want to make a new deposit, and we have three crypto payment methods available, which are USDT, so TRC, so Tron network, Ethereum network, and BNB or BSC, which is Binance coin or Binance dollar. They all equal to the exchange rate of the United States dollar, so 1 to 1, basically. And it's very convenient to use these crypto methods because they are quick and they are also the cheapest ones. And also you can pretty much put any amount of money that you want. So the limit is 1 million United States dollar and dollars. So that is much bigger than our regular limits with card transactions or wallets. I think wallets have even less. Probably they, I don't know, like 15,000, maybe $2,000, something like that. So that is not convenient. Now with crypto methods, everything is like super convenient. And you can also get I think if you deposit to Binance and a few other cryptocurrency exchanges, you can also get a credit card that basically uses your money in that. So it's very convenient, like you can pay for anything. So pretty much transferring like a lot of money to digital, which is convenient, fast, reliable, etc. So, is it possible to do INR through crypto methods? Nope. At this moment, we can only do USDT, which is the United States dollar. So, all that extra conversion that happens between the Indian rupee and the United States dollar basically happens on the side of Binance. And with Binance, you can replenish your account with rupees via a direct bank transfer or with your credit card. So that is also very convenient and very quick. So really easy to use. The quality of stream is bad, guys. If the quality of this stream is bad, you can adjust the quality in the lower right hand corner. There is this button, and you can like click it and change the quality of the stream. Yeah, so basically, yeah, the stream should be okay. The stream quality should be okay. Just check the quality of the video. Now, where the web, okay, Asia Composite. So Asia Composite Index. What about Asia Composite Index? Now, guys, many people ask, or many people like trading on these composite indexes because, well, probably because they are technical. That is, yeah. I don't really trade that much on these indices, but I think now we can open a trade. And I can see that, yeah, I will make. So yeah, currently we are trading at this double bottom formation. So basically that is bottom number 1, that is touch number 2, touch number 3, and the second bottom. So we can use an up trade from here. So here is my take profit and my stop loss. So I usually follow this 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So that is my basic money management approach to forex trading. Now, withdrawal and deposit, biggest problems with OLYMP trade nowadays. Struggled for almost 2 weeks for my deposit. Now for withdrawal, it's almost a week. Still not received. Sent mail. Yes, have to acknowledge that this problem exists, and unfortunately, a certain number of people get affected by this. So please contact your you can contact our customer support representative, or if you have a contact with your personal account manager, that would be even more helpful, because we in our VIP department, we can help you guys much faster, and we also have a few other means that can pretty much help you with your situation. All right, so can we stream our trade live to guide others through social media platform? Is it under the guidance of this platform? So guys, when it comes to trading, right, we have two options, right? So we can do analysis on our own, or we can follow someone else's advice, or maybe option number 3 is to get trading signals from trading platforms, OLYMP TRADE included. Okay, so for example, let me give you some ideas. So we have here, if you pay attention to this button, it's called signals, and if you click this button, you will be redirected to this like little sidebar, side window. And okay, I'm not subscribed to gold, but I'm subscribed to Euro USD. And so here you can get a certain number of trading signals, and you can always check their quality, because some of them are good, some of them are not so good. They vary from one asset to another, but basically you can follow these signals, and you can always sort of figure out whether they work for you or not, because if you click here on intraday, and you can check each signal duration. So that is recommended duration when the signal appeared, and this signal is appeared at 15:17 my local time. So basically 2 minutes ago. Yeah, that's correct. 2 minutes ago, and this signal is in the downwards direction. So maybe I can still take advantage of this signal. I can follow this signal. Before that, at 15:10, so here this was an up signal, so this signal closed with profit. Say this one, 15:02, the signal here, yes, it's now in the profitable area and will close in 10 minutes. So you can always go ahead and check this signal. So for example, here GBP USD down, and we can use another down signal. So following this signal and the previous signal in the signal history, even though this signal is kind of it says not relevant, but you can also look at the price. So this signal appeared 2 candlesticks ago, somewhere here. So the price is still quite close to this to that quote. So we can, well, pretty much it's possible to use that quote and to open a trade. All right, sir, where do we learn to trade in OLYMP TRADE? One of the places where you can learn is OLYMP TRADE, is our YouTube channels and our financial analysts who work for the VIP team, our trading coaches, we can call them that. And also another place where you can get some information is called Help Center. So if you click this Help button, you'll be redirected to this basically big help section here, and you can press Help Center, and you will get access to this. So Help Center, and you need to click here. You need to type deposit, maybe strategy. So FTT strategies, and there are tons of information. maybe maybe one problem with too much information is that you get this information overload and you don't really know where to begin. So that is a very common problem, because oftentimes people get too much information, and sometimes the more does not equal better, because too much information, too many trading ideas can also lead to sometimes more confusion in terms of trading. And in this case, guys, I recommend to do everything like by little chunks, by little portions. Like you don't really want to spend a lot of you don't want to read too much in the beginning. You kind of want to you should maintain this this rule, the golden rule of learning something. So 1 hour of theory and then 3 hours of practice, not the other way around. Because when people spend too much time with this theory and they do just a little bit of practice, that's the problem, because your skills will not be sort of like they will not turn, like this knowledge will not turn into skills. So that is why it's necessary to actually sort of integrate them, internalize, like to internalize these skills. That's kind of like the key approach. All right, sir, where do we learn everything we need to know how to earn money in binary options? I already made about 15K loss past 4 months. So yes, guys, it doesn't really matter which trading mode you use. It can be options, FTT, Forex, it can be stocks, it can be I don't know, many other different instruments. But the key question here is, how do you predict charts? And let me go ahead and open so another chart called Brent. So Brent is here, and I want to explain why I opened a trade here on Brent. And I also want to highlight this idea that it doesn't really matter which mode of trading you trade, but what matters is whether you're able to analyze charts. So the basic skill that everyone needs to learn is how to analyze charts, and then everything else will come along. Okay, guys, let me just, so I continue trading here. All right, so guys, here is the explanation why I opened the trade here. So so for example, this is it. So here was a trade number 1. So we have 1, 2. I did this trade about well, pretty much when it was 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago actually. And also we are here, we have come to this level of support for the fourth time, I guess. Yeah, and so since it's the 4th time, then I opened the trade upwards from here. And this is basically my signal on Brent. So I think that Brent will actually go up. So trend line here. And I think we are about to observe this moment when the price might break out. We are in this convergent triangle. So we have a level of resistance from above and we have a level of support from below, and the price can actually drop, break out of this triangle, and can actually go all the way up to 80, 88, 90, etc. That's my take on this, on the current situation with Brent. Now, there was also a question about USD JPY, right? So USD JPY, guys, I'm still holding my positions. We might experience a little bit of pullback here because we have come close to this resistance level. So let me draw this. So here is a level of resistance. Here it lies, and you can also use this trend line. So this downwards trend, and the price broke above this this trend. That's basically when I opened one trade, and now I'm like in another trade because there was a drop here to 130. I had a profitable trade here, which had already closed, and another trade that I can open from here is this. Which period are you using? All right, so I don't really have any particular kind of like period. For analysis, I use time frame of at least 1 hour. I don't really use anything else, anything smaller than that, because for Forex, it's not really that relevant, even though it's possible to do a form of trading which is called scalping, but I personally don't do that much. So I mostly use 1 hour, 4 hours, and 1 day. So maybe 1 month is a little too much because that's not gonna give you like a lot of actual information. Just maybe in retrospect, if it's gonna tell like, yeah, there was this huge rise, then huge drop, but it's not good for maybe for analysis. Well, I would say maybe, yeah, there was like a breakout, but everything else is really visible on 1 day time frame. Okay. So which period I'm using? So yes, I'm using that that period, and currently I would say that this chart USD JPY, I think we still have a lot of upside potential here. Like really, we have a lot of upside potential. Maybe we're gonna make a little drop here towards 133, and then from there we'll break above 135. I'm pretty sure. Now, I have not really read much news from Japan, but I think Japan is still experiencing many problems because of the like oil prices, and it has to provide direct support to some countries. So actually, there are quite a few problems in that direction as well. So will USD JPY bear? Yes, I think in the short run it might. So since this head and shoulders pattern can work, so we have left shoulder, head, and right shoulder, it can actually drop, but I don't think it's going to be like a very like long one. All right, so what about my signals? So we can see, we can also look at the signals. So what is happening to these signals? Are they working? No, the signals that I used have not worked. It seems so. Maybe Euro USD, but the point is that it's necessary to judge these. Another 10-minute signal for up, 15-minute signal for down, and basically we have a 30-minute up signal. So it's all about guys, it's all about practice. It's all about practicing these signals. I wouldn't say that all of them work terrifically great, but on some assets these signals work with a pretty good accuracy of 70%, maybe 65%, maybe even 75%. But you can actually check this on this well, pretty much in signal history, just well, anything. Now, and you can use these signals, basically show all available assets, and here are quite a few. So even USDTRY we have, wow, pretty exotic. And Brent, so we have 30-minute down signal and 15-minute up signal. That I don't really like when signals are like one is up and one is down, but basically there is a 15-minute difference between them. So it's possible that within this 15-minute time frame in between, something will happen. Does internet speed matters? Yes, internet speed matters. So the better your connection, the better usually your results are. But of course, you don't have to exaggerate like too much. You don't put too much importance to that. I mean, like, I'm not talking about there are these trading robots at New York Stock Exchange or at Nasdaq Stock Exchange, and basically there the speed is like milliseconds. The speed is like super crazy, like super fast, and we don't really need that quick execution. We just need like normal speed of the internet, and that's gonna be fine. All right, guys. I think this is gonna be it for today. I think we've talked pretty much enough for today. The question: is it wise to trade on weekends? Well, it depends, because for some traders I wouldn't recommend, and for some I would say yes. It all does depend on your I would say experience, and on your maybe you don't have time to do it on the weekend, and maybe if you come home from work like tired and stuff, and maybe it's not the best thing to trade while you are tired and you've lost your concentration, stuff like that. So in this case, we have weekend trades on OLYMP TRADE platform, and weekend trades is a great thing for those people who are very busy during the weekdays, and then you can actually trade and you can make maybe better results. You can get better results because assets are there. The technical analysis works, all the principles work, all the indicators work. So it's pretty much the same trading, but just on the weekend. Name one strategy of the day. Yeah, the strategy of the day will be triple rebound, guys. So try triple rebound, and we can discuss your results on Wednesday. So yeah, my next webinar is when is that? Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's on Wednesday. Yeah, my next webinar is on Wednesday, so you can ask me questions about that. So triple rebound, it has 3 indicators here, which are the 3 RSI indicators, and here you can also find it, search for this strategy, and you can find you can see the results. This strategy works very efficiently. All right. Name one strategy you mostly use. Yes, I use, let me see. I use Jactar, I use Kind Martin, I use triple rebound, I use Excel, I use Fibonacci levels, I use fundamental analysis, I use technical analysis. So one strategy would be probably Jactar. Okay, I just like it, but Horizon is a great strategy as well. So guys, after a certain time, while you've traded, after you've traded a little bit, you might face another problem. Like in the beginning, you don't know which strategy works, and then after a while, you end up in a situation where sort of everything works, and you don't know which strategy to pick for today's trading. And then you're like, so how do I trade today? So that is another kind of like side of the coin. Maybe it's a more pleasant situation than to be in a situation where you don't know what works at all. But too much choices can also be a little bit of problem. Now, guys, I guess that will be it for today, and I wish you all good luck in trading, and I hope to see you all on Wednesday on my webinar. And also you can check OLYMP TRADE Arabic, OLYMP TRADE Brazilian, OLYMP TRADE in Spanish, because we do have trading sessions there as well in different languages. All right, guys, so that's it for today. Thank you very much. Is this my personal account? Yes, that's my personal account. Yeah, that's my personal account. All right, I have to wrap it up now, and I will see you on Wednesday. See you. Bye-bye.